The Lego Winter Toy Shop. In this video, I'll be showing how I built the set, as well as some of the unique parts, as well as what I like and don't like. I like the collection of minifigures. They tie in with the overall winter theme. Because this is a toy shop, there is obviously lots of toys. If you're lucky enough to receive these toys, chances are you may need some storage. Luckily, there's a crate that comes with it. In the first scene, there is a small boy hiding behind what appears to be snowballs. It looks like he's thinking of throwing them at the carolers, who are dressed quite nice. The lady has a cape with her dress and the man a top hat. The street light has some very, what I would consider, fragile globes. They don't strike me as very durable. However, they do look nice for the scene. In our build out of this, it's pretty straightforward. We have the Christmas wreaths, which tie in with the theme of the building, the toy shop, and of course there's the globes that I'm not a fan of. The Christmas tree is really quite awesome. It's got a lot of unique parts, and it generally is a pretty straightforward build. The one thing you do have to watch out for is when you're putting on the branches that you stagger the orientation so that your tree looks fuller and better. It took me a couple of tries to make the tree come out just right, but that's part of the challenge of this Lego set. The top of the tree features a star that I have not seen in another Lego set. It really is unique to this set, and it totally completes the look. Also, in building the tree, there is Christmas lights. They come in a unique string with some plastic clips attached that allows you to put what would be little Lego bulbs, if you will. And of course, there's a ladder and a jack-in-the-box with a unique looking head and a snowman to complete our winter scene. Moving along to our main portion here, the toy shop. The build is very straightforward. The only tricky part involves the roof pieces that slope. It took me a few tries to get those correct. What I like about this set is the detail. We can see here the mini tan tile pieces 1x3 and 1x6 to give us that look of having a wooden floor or some sort of planks. A lot of times some of the other sets used to just have the studs exposed or just be a flat base plate, so this is a nice effect. The other thing too is a lot of thought went into the different colors that we're going to see going in. Around the windows, the bottom of them, they have a yellow piece with some brown trim. And of course there's a grooved windowsill with a 1x4 tile on it. So it really makes the building just come more alive and just seem just more interesting. There's a fireplace with some flame in it. And what I like about the chimney is that we have some tiles that face outwards. And by doing this, it gives a texture, just makes the building seem more realistic. The color choice of brown is really quite nice. There's also a workstation. We can see that there's a blue stand of some sort that looks like it'd be some sort of tool for manufacturing. There's a locomotive that looks like maybe it's being worked on or it's on display. And then they've added some brown arches as opposed to just your regular straight bricks. And of course there's a door that opens. The awning is really quite interesting when you look at it. It's red and white, but the white pieces hang down more. And the reason for doing that is, again, more texture, and there's a simple 1x1 flat tile that's added to it. And of course we've got windows in our building. And we have what would be a transom or a little window above the door, some sort of glass block, I guess it would be representative. Putting on the roof for the workstation on the second floor is pretty straightforward. There's a swivel chair and space for a worker, I'm assuming an elf, to do his work. And building along here, we can see, again, we change colors. There's a kind of a cream color, so it's not that old yellow that some of the Lego pieces were. And just overall some nice tiles. Unique pieces, the big white piece that covers the black windows. I've seen that in other sets. I haven't seen it in that color. Above the clock closely, there's supposed to be what would be a bird. I've seen this bird in other sets, but it was always a gray color, and it's supposed to be, I guess, a stone detail, so that's another unique part. The workstation, I'll be showing some still framed photos that are close-ups, but we'll see that there's tools there, there's a toy being worked on, and just overall, nice detail. Above the workstation, there's a light that actually lights up, and it does come with the batteries included. The only thing about the light is that when you stop pressing that red button, it stops working. I guess it's a battery saving option. The green trim pieces above the roof over the awning are very unique to the set. I've never seen those before, and it just gives it a really nice Christmas theme. The white roofs were somewhat complex to build. It took me a number of tries. You might be better than me at it, I don't know, but it's challenging. Here's the fireplace that we can see. There is the interact machine. Here's our workspace with some tools. Here is our light up brick unlit, and here it's being lit up, so it puts out some light. If you like this video, like it and be sure to subscribe, and have a great Christmas. Thanks.